Greetings and welcome once again to the World of Thaylos.
Hello.
Tonight we have most of the players with us. Renji, Marcus, Loosefang, Mira, Nutmeg, and Raylan. Apparently Foluco and Sheik will be joining us later on. And when that happens, we will have all 8 players together for the first time ever. So that will be really cool. As a brief recap, in our last episode, we escaped from the mountain canyon of the orc clans and spent the night. After an uneventful night, we returned to the canyon, and Foluco had used a growth spell to create a forest of trees at the mouth of the canyon. After entering the canyon, you discovered that there were a number of orcs trying to chop their way through the forest that had grown up, and so the party decided to surprise the orcs and see if they could get the jump on them. And that's where our action begins this evening. As we return to the Tek-Tak Mountains.
Like,
yes.
your background stuff.
Huh?
Yeah, just,
You can hear sounds in the background?
yeah, all good.
I realize that.
I mean, really good. Like, even I don't have to focus to hear it.
I'm sorry, I can't understand you.
I don't have to focus to hear it, or concentrate to hear it.
Okay.
It'll be okay.
I think we'll be all right.
I'm just saying, because of privacy.
All right. So, folks, can I give just a general announcement here? I am streaming. Okay. Okay. I am streaming. So I'm wondering if it would be possible to keep voices down.
Yeah.
Would it be possible? I don't want to kick everybody out.
That's fine.
Okay. That one goes in the kitchen in the center island. Top drawer. Okay. All right. So as we return, we discover. Okay, we've got that. I want to make sure that my streaming is working okay. Okay, is there anybody on the Twitch stream? Okay.
I'm on Twitch. Do you need to test audio?
No, I think we're okay. All right.
It's fine.
So the last thing we heard, Sheik pushed the orc archer off of the cliff shelf, who plummeted down 20 feet and took some damage. Meanwhile, Foluco had summoned a swarm of spiders, and then a Thakwa. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Does anyone know how to pronounce that?
I think we decided on Thuka.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, a Thuka, which is essentially a fireworm.
I'm the last one that can need to talk about speaking.
Yeah, and that's okay. Okay, so Foluco had summoned a fireworm and a swarm of spiders, and these the orcs that were trying to cut down the forest are now rather preoccupied. So each of you had a surprise round let's see, you had an action in a surprise round. Did everybody get a chance to do their surprise round action before we begin combat?
I think I did.
Yeah, I think I did mine.
What?
Okay. The one thing I'm missing that I need to make sure I get in here is our good pal Renji.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright, combat.
You put
Keep it that way.
Yeah. Okay, there, Renji, you see your character there? There you go. All right. So what we need to do is we need to have everyone roll initiative.
Do you need to keep the initiative
Copy
from
that.
last time?
You know
I
what?
have the lowest score.
Did everybody roll initiative previously?
Yeah.
I don't have a record of that, so let's go ahead and roll.
You can scroll up. You can
You can
scroll up.
scroll up in the chat.
You can
It's all right. We can, like,
Like you,
it's up to you. We can go in back and manually put it in, or if you want to just
We can just
no,
have
no,
us re-roll.
no, there was none. Because
So
the
I
schools-
see initiative for Fluffles. That's it. And if you want Fluffles in combat, Raylan, that's up to you.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Okay, so you want me to remove him from the initiative order?
Ooh.
Dang, nice one, Marcus and Loosefang. Very good. So I will go ahead and roll initiative for the orcs. Four, and the archer.
Nice.
Okay, 9, 18, 10, and 21.
Who else are we missing for initiative?
Let's see. Justin? All right, so we've got one for Justin on and Justin got a 15. Okay, so we've got Renji, Nutmeg, Marcus, Loosefang, Raylan. We are missing Mira. Can we
I already
get?
rolled. I got a 20.
Oh, there you are.
0.05.
There you are. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's correct. And then so Foluco will I need to roll for him because the Thuka and the spiders need to move on his turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let me
And then
get.
also Sheik. Did we get one from him?
Well, I'm gonna wait till Max finishes. She'll do it when it comes back.
Yeah, Sheik. If he's not here to actually play his character, I'm not going to include him in combat for the moment.
Oh, you're just doing it.
Okay.
But Foluco, since he's controlling these summoned creatures, I'm gonna include him.
Alrighty.
If we did the Togo one, that my mom talked about, we could do that. So weird.
They
All
are.
right, did that get added? Yes, it did. All right, let me put these guys in order, and combat can begin.
Yeah, they're watching. They told me it was.
Looks like the archer is going to be up first, followed by Marcus and Mira. Surprisingly, that was an excellent roll by Mira, by the way.
Thank you.
These initiatives don't look quite
Nice.
Don't look quite what?
in order.
I'm working on it.
Oh, I thought it automatically did. Apparently not.
Okay. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
I can hear it.
yeah,
Okay.
I can.
Let me know if it's distorting funny or if it sounds all right.
That's,
All right. So the orc archer, having been thrown off the cliff, uses his move action to return to his feet, and quickly surmises the situation and sees a Thuka in front of him, and turns to look up at the cliff shelf to see who pushed him. He is going to make a spot check to see if he can spot Raylan and Sheik.
Ooh.
Okay, so Raylan, I need you to give me a hide check.
Hide?
Yep.
Let me find that.
Hide, good hitty.
I'm afraid not. Okay, Raylan, you have been spotted.
Oops.
And so he's going to turn, and he assuming that you were the one that pushed him off the cliff, he's going to take a shot at you, Raylan.
Great.
What?
Makes sense.
What?
Okay,
He's gonna
and
take a shot at him.
Raylan, what is your armor class? I don't think 11 is going to be enough to hit you.
Oh, there's another. Yeah, 13.
Okay, no, 11 is not enough to hit you. Okay, so it sounds to me like the music is distorting. Can you guys hear that?
There is a bit of a buzz now and then.
I can hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to switch and use the other track.
There you go, Matt. So
Okay.
Okay, so Foluco is up, which means the Thuka is going to... Oh boy, are you guys hearing the distortion on that one as well?
I mean, if he doesn't mind, like if he doesn't.
That's really disappointing. So that means it's not the track, it's the jukebox.
No, I think it's Mara's mic. I hear.
Oh, is there distortion coming from someone's mic?
Is it?
All right, are we having a little bit of technical difficulties?
Mike, one of my.
It's Myra.
Yeah, Mira, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm not playing music though. I always have it on mute.
It sounds like there's some sort of buzzing or distortion coming from your mic.
It's not hot anymore.
I'm not hearing it now though. Okay, let me know if you hear it again, guys.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so the Thuka
There was a spider on her chair and she got freaked out.
is going to attack one of the orc lumberjacks. So he gets a slam attack, which is a +4. And a 16. Considering these lumberjacks are not wearing any armor at all, a 16 is enough to hit it. And we're going to do, it does 1d6 plus 3 plus 2d6 of fire damage.
Wow. Painful.
This thing is
Oof.
loaded. Look at this guy. Gee whiz.
Quite a summons.
So that's the physical damage, and then the fire damage. So a total of 11 points of damage. Very nice.
And one of them realized that, and they're like it was almost like you'd see in a video meme. Or
Ouch.
like they were figuring out that came over now.
Yeah, that's like a third of his health already. Marcus, what are you going to do? If I'm not mistaken, you are still among the trees at the moment.
Thank you, Bryce. That was very yummy.
Yep.
Thank you for cleaning up after yourself.
So I'm going to take aim with my bow and arrow at this
Okay.
orc archer.
So what that does is, because you are at the edge of the trees, and there are some branches between you and the archer, that gives him soft cover, which gives you just a flat chance of missing. Are you willing to accept that?
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a 100-sided dice.
Oh.
And if you get a better than 25, then you can roll to hit.
One D100, right?
D100, correct.
Yes, what?
Excellent. So soft cover does not protect him this time. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
6, right?
Sorry, say that again.
That's 1d6.
No, it's your normal ranged attack roll.
No, with a knife.
Oh, right. One sec.
It's so stupid. Doesn't get it, huh?
She got stabbed, and you said Witherspoon? No, with a knife.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Bryce, I'm trying to be serious here.
Sorry.
Wow.
So Dad caught it, but Mom didn't.
Okay. So Marcus, I'm afraid that's not enough to penetrate his leather armor. So We're going to. Are you going to take a move action?
I am so full. I will get a chance. There's more. But everything
No.
else up there-
So you're gonna remain concealed. Okay, Miss Mira,
Yep.
you are deep in the trees here. You can hear the action going on, but you cannot see it.
I'm going to stay covered for now.
Okay, so you're gonna hold back.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold back and just stay hidden.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly rename these guys so we can tell who's who.
Put this stuff like onto that and that on it. I thought a nice little
All right. So Orc Grunt number 4 is gonna try and escape from the spider swarm, and he's gonna crash into the trees. And he comes face to face with you, Nutmeg. Okay, he is surprised. And if you wish, you can take an attack of opportunity on him.
I will.
Because he is actually moving across you. So go ahead and just give me a regular melee attack roll.
Take him out.
Hit him with the frying pan.
That is enough to hit him.
Oh, nice.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay.
Guys, I looked up Midsummer. No way.
Do you know what your damage roll is? Okay, yeah, your damage roll is 1d8
Okay.
plus your
It's plus my strength.
plus your strength modifier. Correct. Yes. So it's 1d8 plus 2 essentially.
There's that buzzing again.
No, that was the one about the guy that was on property.
Ooh, nice.
Mira, do you have something going on? Oh, yeah.
Nutmeg.
Good chunk.
That yes.
Yeah.
So you swipe at him as he runs by for 8 points of damage. Very nice.
I didn't watch.
Yeah, I'm hearing the buzzing again.
Mara, do you have something like a panel?
Yeah. Yeah, Mira, have you got a fan going?
No.
That's odd.
Next time.
All right. So I realized I didn't put in hit points for the Thuka. Let me stick that in there. All right.
Does this work?
Well, I'm
I don't
not hearing the buzzing
right
now.
I put myself on push to talk.
Oh, okay. That's cool. All right. Loose Fang, you are up.
All right. How high was this ledge I'm next to again, from where I am now up to up here?
Yeah. Okay. You've got another 10 or 15 feet to get up on the high ledge.
Alrighty. And how much of my movement would that take to get up there?
That would take a full move action.
Alrighty. I believe I will go ahead and do that.
So you're going to climb up. Okay. Give me a climb roll.
Oops. Let me pull up my character sheet real quick. Climb roll.
Whew. Okay. Very, very nice. Very nice. Okay, move yourself up onto the ridge there. All right.
All right.
So,
and
go ahead.
Can I hold my action, my attack action, in case that orc shaman gets close to me?
What you can do is what's called readying an action.
Okay.
Okay, which means that you have to declare an action, both an action and a trigger. So the trigger is what will cause your action to take place, and then the action you have to declare it beforehand. So you'd say something like, if the shaman gets within range, I'm going to swipe at him.
Yes. In that case, if the shaman gets within range, I would like to attempt a stunning strike on him.
Oh, okay. Stunning strike. So okay, that'll be cool if you can do that.
Again, just if he gets in range, I don't know if he will or not, but
Okay.
should someone come within my attack range that is not an ally, I wish to strike at them.
Okay. So, upon emerging on the crest, you see the following.
Uh-oh.
Very good. Got it. Cool beans. All right, that's good.
So, can you see all those?
I can.
Oopsies.
Bring it on.
So, you also see 3 very large primitive tribal drums, and then off in the distance you can see a large bonfire off to the northeast.
Okay.
So what we're going to need to do, you have surprised them, so they're not going to be part of this round of combat, but in the following round they are allowed to join combat if they wish.
Very good.
Okay. Number 2. Orc Grunt number 2 can see that there is something going on, and he decides to help out his buddies and moves over to flank the Thuka and takes a swipe at it with a woodcutter's axe.
I don't think that's going to do any damage to it.
We'll see. Well, not with an 8. He cannot penetrate the tough hide on that worm with only an 8 on his attack roll.
Nope.
Raylan, you are hidden in the trees. What are you going to do? Raylan, we cannot hear you. No.
It says.
Not
I
very
hear you
well.
now.
You're pretty quiet though.
Let me turn that up.
Can you guys hear Raylan?
How about now?
Oh,
Yep.
Okay.
it's kind of
Yep.
echoey, but I can hear him. Yeah.
Yep, I can hear you now. Okay, go ahead, Raylan.
Okay. Wait. I'm gonna move out here, and so I can see this entire group this here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna measure some things real quick.
Oh, I think I know what you're planning here.
Yeah. What's the radius again?
On a fireball, it's 20 feet radius, I believe.
20 feet. Okay, so 20 feet. Then I'm.
Yeah, 20-foot radius.
Then I'm not gonna center it on the Thuka. I'll center it probably about here.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll hit all of them, not the spiders. So all the enemies and their friendlies. Yeah.
Okay. So let me check on his. Say, oh, he is from the elemental plane of fire, so he is immune to fire attacks.
Boom. So fireball center right on the orc grunt number 2.
Wow. Okay.
Hopefully the tree doesn't.
Yeah.
Hopefully the tree doesn't go ablaze.
The trees are in range. You don't care?
We're sitting in them.
Well, it's the choice he's making.
Okay, folks, here we go. It's going to be bigger than that.
There we go.
Okay, that's what we're looking at here, folks.
Ouch.
All right, go ahead and roll damage. I will roll reflex saving throws for everyone involved.
I'm gonna go ask her. I want to ask Brittany. I want to ask Brittany. I want to ask Brittany. She'll say sure.
Yes, she
It's
will.
like when you first date somebody and you're doing a family feast. You're in the best picture. Hey, Brittany, want to go with this one?
Don't say what
Right?
again.
She's your mom.
Yeah, she's gonna do it.
I know.
And even if it was her mom asking me, I'd be like, do you want to?
You would. It's true.
Like, I would ask her, do you want to? And if she said
So-
no, I would again.
All 4 orc grunts plus the archer. That's right. So, reflex saving throws.
1d6 points of fire
Yeah, you
damage
better-
per
Here, hand it over to me.
caster level, so that's a 6d6.
Yep, 6d6.
Handle mine right. Oh, it's like
Oh, sick.
24. Okay, these are for the first 4 saving
Whoa.
throws are for the lumberjacks. He saved. He did not.
Wash that out.
He saved. He did not. All right, and then for the archer. He did not. Okay, so orc, lumberjack 1 and 3, they take half damage, so they each take 12. Okay, everyone else takes 24 points of damage. That's massive. Except the Thuka.
Which was my point.
Yes.
Attack that is immune.
Smart thinking, by the way.
Well, I see fire elemental. I assume he's immune to fire.
Some of these you dropped them pretty bad. None of them are killed, but you did drop them pretty bad. And in addition,
Yeah,
Yeah, some of that tree is gonna be on fire.
Eek!
If
If they wanted to clear the forest, why didn't they just use fire in the first place?
I'm not sure I like that attitude. And I'm sure Foluco wouldn't approve of that either. He is pretty fire happy, but he's been pretty good about not setting the whole forest on fire.
Well, I'm talking about the orcs. If they wanted to clear the forest off, they could just use fire.
There must be a reason why they're not choosing to use fire.
Well, because they're not that smart.
I wouldn't make that assumption. Nutmeg, it is, Raylan, you did move. Nutmeg, it is now your turn. There is now a fire that is starting in the wood right in front of you.
Yeah, well,
You can put it out.
I already got that attack of opportunity. I should just get Paprika out of here.
You gonna have her back up?
Yeah, I don't fancy her being burned. So, we're gonna move.
Okay. You're in pretty close quarters, so it's gonna be cramped.
Yeah. Can
Now-
I just, like, move slowly, like, use up more of my movement speed so that I can get around my friends?
What you can do is, if you choose to use both your move action and your standard action for a move, then I will allow you to move up to 30 feet.
Okay.
But that will take your entire...
Sheik's here.
Yeah, we
Oh,
know.
Sheik!
Talking.
Yes, I have sheiked in.
Sheik, you have sheiked in. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Let me
Just waited for like
bring you back in.
idiots.
Okay, so 30 feet. 1, 2, and 3. Yep, Nutmeg. Okay, so you're backing her clear out because you don't want her to get fried.
Yeah,
Understandable.
I don't have any water spells.
Does someone else have water spells? Because I don't think I'd want to pull from my arcane pool to add mist to put out the spire.
Mira, do you have any create water spells memorized?
Maybe.
It might be a good time to check. Okay, Justin, seeing the destruction that is taking place before him, wisely decides to back off as well. Okay. Orc grunt number 3. Having escaped a spider swarm and now being engulfed in a fireball, he makes a will saving throw. He is down past half of his health at this point. And he succeeds in keeping his wits about him. So instead of running, he takes his axe and tries to again attack the Thulka.
Not gonna hurt. Last time.
So he has a flanking bonus because the orc archer's on the other side there, and that is definitely a hit on the Thulka.
That's done correctly.
Like Minesweeper. I mean, not Minesweeper.
And he hits for 6 points of damage on the Thulka.
And it's a hit. B9. I won.
All right, Orc Grunt number 1 is not going to make a will saving throw. He's not down past half. He is also going to attack the Thulka. But he does not get a flanking bonus. And he does not hit either. And he backs off. Renji, it is now your turn.
How far can I move again?
You can move up to 30 feet. Okay, now,
I can move.
remember that the green lines represent the edges of cliffs there.
Yeah.
So you are up on a cliff face.
This was I start here.
Yes.
I go to here.
So you can go over to the edge of the cliff there, and then,
Jump down. And
oh, you're going to jump down.
jump.
All right. Go ahead and give me a jump check. No. Renji's better than that.
Do it
Wait.
Take your
spear and just ram it.
No,
Down where you jump
he's got a
down.
two-handed morning star.
Oh, it's a morning star.
Okay,
Did I
Renji,
fall?
jumping down. You are off balance when you jump, and you do come down. What I am going to do is I'm going to check if you land on top of the archer.
Well, using my weapon.
With a failed jump check, you are off balance. You are not able to bring your weapon to bear, but you
what
do
did you
land
do?
on top of the archer.
But I jumped with holding a weapon.
Yeah, you did jump holding the weapon. That is correct. But since you are
So-
off balance, you are not able to
With
bring
off
it to bear.
balance, I was already to go off balanced.
I'm sorry. What was that?
I was already prepared to go off balanced.
Well, that's not what the dice show.
You'll kill him.
But you are falling on top of the archer. So I'm going to check your weight here on your character sheet.
You should kill him anyway.
Renji is a pretty heavy guy.
And he's also wearing heavy armor.
It was never int. It was never.
No, no, but you are a large dragonborn, and you are wearing plate armor.
Yeah.
So falling down 20 feet, you're gonna take some damage, but he is also going to take equal damage. So we're gonna roll to see how much you take there.
The worst.
Okay,
The worst.
so Renji, what you have done, you have fallen 20 feet and you take 10 points of damage, but in doing so, you also fall on top of the orc archer, And you hear a few bones crack as you impact.
Ouch.
Yeah, you have squished this guy pretty much. So let me do.
Yeah.
So you have killed the orc archer completely by mistake, but he is dead.
I can place it, yeah.
All right. Okay, so the orc archer has been taken out of the order, and now, Loosefang, you get to deal with a group on top of the terrace here, and we are going to add them into the initiative order.
By the way, did the orc hunt not cannot have opportunity?
No, he did not get an attack of opportunity. Because the way attacks of opportunity work is if you move into the square, there is no attack. It only happens if you move through the square or out of the square.
Yeah, it's a while ago because... Yeah, it's a while ago.
That's okay. Part of the reason we're doing this whole thing is to help those who have not played before, to help them understand the rules.
True.
All right, so we have the orc shaman. Oh, man.
Goodness.
Okay.
That's a fast-acting shaman.
Well, he got a good roll. All right.
He also has... Okay, this disparity.
I'm gonna send you a private message and
Okay.
question if it's possible. Not related to the rules, but fine.
Related to the rules, okay.
Not related, but to the time.
All right, and then we have...
Oh boy.
Okay, 11 and 8. Sorry. Not 11.
15 and 12.
15, there you go.
It's an scene.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, normally no, winter no. It's like wonder how the weather here is lately. 2 weeks of just mooi, beautiful weather for summer.
Okay. So, the plot thickens, and Loosefang has brought more enemies into the battle. We will see if that was a wise decision.
I mean,
They probably would have come into the battle anyway.
Very true. Especially given fireballs.
Yeah.
Well, how many of those do you have left, Raylan?
I prepared one.
You only prepared one?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Rule, don't singe the thief.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
Orc Shaman number 1 sees what is going on and moves over to the drum, and he pulls out a stone hammer from his belt and prepares to hammer on the drum. He holds both hands above his head and actually...
That was weird. Hello?
Hello? Can you hear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got disconnected for a moment.
Ah, okay. So the orc shaman is holding both hands over his head and preparing to strike the drum. He is actually holding for some reason that you cannot quite fathom yet. All right, so the Thuka is going to move next. Finding himself surrounded, attempts to finish off the one that took the most damage, which would be Orc Grunt number 4. Oh, but with a net 1, he is not able to connect and nor do any damage. Marcus, what are you going to do?
There's Mark.
Gonna do the dang thing's job for it.
Wait. Sheik need to roll in initiative.
That's right, Sheik. You do need to roll initiative. I forgot.
Okay.
Thank you for the reminder, Renji.
Alright. In that case,
I'm creating a way to log which spells I've prepared.
It should be on your character sheet.
here I am.
It's not my spell list. So,
I have a 9.3.
Yeah, okay, I've got you in there, Sheik.
Wahoo.
All right, Marcus, why don't you tell me what you want to do here? You've got a flaming branch right in front of you.
Delicious.
First off, I'm gonna try and get out of there. I don't want to deal with that. I'm going to move over here.
All right. Let's see, how far is that? Because you are climbing through branches. I will accept that.
About
Okay.
20. Okay. Let's see. Do I have clear shot? Not really.
Yeah, that would. Well, actually, no. Since you are up on the terrace,
Yeah,
you do
you're
have a
shooting
clear
down.
shot to the grunt right there.
Oh. Okay.
It would go right over
Yeah.
Renji's head.
Okay. I'm gonna take my bow and arrow and aim at the orc grunt 2
All right.
again.
Give me a ranged attack roll.
Ranged attack.
That is enough to hit. Roll for damage.
D6.
For an arrow, yes, it would be D6.
Okay. 3 points of damage.
Need to get you some better arrows.
Yep.
Good about a bow.
Yeah. I need to find a way to incorporate my arcane abilities with my bow and arrow somehow.
You can do that.
Just casually enchant a +4 bow.
What? That's not something casual. Mira,
Okay.
Mira, you have just witnessed a large fireball go off and set the trees on fire and the orcs as well. What are you going to do?
So I want to move closer,
Okay.
and then I want to cast prayer.
You want to cast prayer to help your buddies? Well, prayer is cool because it helps your buddies and it also inhibits your enemies.
Exactly.
So show me where you want to stand. Fluffles, I don't think you want to do that.
Shouldn't it be where she's gonna kneel?
The cleric's spell prayer, you don't have to kneel to cast it.
You're fine?
Okay, let me check the range on that. I believe it's 30 feet, but let me check. Nope, it is 40 feet.
Yerp.
So that's interesting. You may actually affect someone up on the ridge there. No, probably not. But let's check. 40 foot. 40 foot, 40 foot. Yeah, you're going to affect everybody except the one orc that moved off. And down here, you're going to get nutmeg, and you are going to get justed. Look at that. You're going to get the whole party. Smart move, Mira.
Did you get Loose Fang?
Oh no, Loose Fang is out of range. So okay, everyone,
one guy that kind of needs it.
Yeah, he probably could use that right now.
Considering who he's going up against.
Well, that's why I moved smack dab in the center, was so that way I got most of the party.
Most.
True.
So Loose Fang is he's going to take one for the team. It looks like. Okay,
It will all be fine.
Don't worry, I got more up my sleeve.
All right. So what prayer does, it gives you a +1 on attack rolls, damage rolls, saves, and skill checks. Which that's actually a really nice spell.
The whole kit and caboodle.
We do like kittens. And I've never had caboodle.
So I'm getting your buff here. Where is it? Okay. So this may take a little bit because I got to go through and put buffs on everybody. All right, and on Renji. Does that cover everybody?
I think it does.
Okay. Now, the Thuka as well, because he is an ally. Now, on the other hand, the orcs, they get an equal and opposite debuff.
Dad,
Yes, sir.
are you hearing them?
Hearing who?
The people.
I'm not hearing anybody.
Yeah, we're disconnected.
Or what? Don't tell me.
Because it's not letting me. Or Discord.
Can anybody hear me?
Can you move the drum back and forth? On the right.
Okay. Can you see that?
I see that. So it's just
It's a Discord problem. Hello, can you guys hear us?
Now we can.
Yes.
It
Yes,
says
we can.
on mine. Now it's on.
Okay, Raylan, can you reconnect?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you guys hear me?
me?
Okay,
Yes.
sorry, we dropped off of Discord for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fell off into the abyss, you mean?
Indeed. Okay, so Mira, you have completed your turn. Okay. Number 4 is going to make a will saving throw. And he does succeed in keeping his wits. So he is also going to turn and try and take out the Thuka.
I'll say this about these guys: they definitely don't show fear very easily.
They're doing pretty
They're very
well.
persistent.
And the Thuka, his armor class is, nope. 12 is not enough to hit it.
Yeah.
So the orc,
Sweet.
he is actually trying to move away from the fire.
In space. Maar ik heb een hitball.
All right, so he moves closer to you, Mira.
Doesn't Renji not attack of opportunity then?
Yes, he does. So Renji, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Just not a regular attack.
Yeah, just a normal melee attack roll. That is definitely a hit. Roll for damage.
That was.
Okay, your damage on your two-handed Morning Star. Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah, it's 1d10 plus your strength bonus.
Yeah.
Munches on popcorn. This is gonna be a fun kill.
This is what Renji does best, guys. So 1d10 plus 5.
Oh yeah.
Oh, even with a natural 1, that's still enough to kill it. All right, so instead of mashing him into a pulp, you smack him over the head, and he goes down. Feluco, nice to see you, buddy. We now have everyone here, so I'd like to take a moment and pause for just a bit once Feluco gets onto the Discord server.
I'm here right now.
Excellent. So let me take a moment and pause for just a bit.
Pause in the stream?
No, the stream is still going.
Okay.
So this is the first time that we have had all players here together, all 8 of us, plus the DM, all here together. And I wanted to take a moment and say thank you, everybody. This has been awesome, and I'm actually really sorry for the fact that it's the virus that's bringing us all together. But I'm not complaining about that. I'm glad to have us all together.
Same.
Yeah. Indeed, I've missed you guys.
Oh yeah.
All right, now Feluco, can you? Oh, you already did. You have rolled initiative.
Did I?
Oh no, I rolled it for you. You are.
Oh, you did.
You were at 23.04.
Oh, cool.
So I have been doing the Thuka has been acting on your behalf, but I haven't been doing anything with Feluco or Sir Squeaks. You can now do so once your turn comes up in the order, and combat continues.
All right.
Well, wouldn't we have just
You're saying about how the grunt died?
So instead of smashing him into a grease spot, instead Renji cracks him over the head and knocks him senseless to the ground. If he had done more than 10 hit points of damage, I would have greased him.
What? What?
Alrighty.
So you only did 6 points of damage. So that's definitely enough to kill it, but not enough to turn him into a greasy mess spot.
What do you mean? With greasing.
Like usually how your kills go is like everything is like completely smashed.
Yeah.
This guy.
You smash really hard, and sometimes you've turned your enemies into bloody messes.
Yep. This guy didn't turn into a bloody mess.
You have to say poking him to death.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Loose Fang, you are up. You are facing off alone, essentially, against 4 orcs. And the orc shaman, the first orc shaman, is ready to hit those drums. He has not done so yet.
And are those tokens a pretty accurate representation? Like, are those drums about 5 feet?
No, they're about 10 feet across.
Oh wow.
They're great big.
Ooh.
So
That
wait,
sound like
are
very
each
fun
of these
instruments.
squares 10 feet then?
Yes, these are 10-foot squares.
Okay.
I'd say more like 8 or 9 feet, but still very large.
Alrighty.
How much water can I create?
Let's see.
All he drank that day.
Now, with my quarterstaff, it has reach. So would I be able to reach Orc Grunt 6?
If you were in this square right here, then yes, but from here, no.
Copy that. Then I will take a 5-foot step, or I'll move up to this space,
Okay.
and I will do flurry of blows against him.
Okay. Flurry of blows can only be done if you do a full round action, which means no movement.
Not even a 5-foot step?
Correct.
All right.
So you can do a normal attack if you wish.
Well.
Or if you wanted to do a stunning blow, you could do that as well.
I'm just wondering, would I be able to ready an action, stay where I was, and ready a flurry of blows should someone come within striking range?
You can do that, yes.
Then I will do that. I will stay where I am, just have my quarterstaff out. I will. I'm assuming I have enough sort of free action to just kind of call down. We've got 4 more up here.
Yeah, saying things that is a free action. Doesn't take up any of your actions, so you're able to do that.
I will call down, let them know that there's 4 more up here, and ready for if anyone comes within range, I will deal out a flurry of blows against them.
Okay, so let's see. Foluco, Mira, and Nutmeg, give me a listen check. In the heat of battle, let's see if you guys can hear what he is yelling down to you.
Wouldn't Sir Squeaks and Lady Almond also hear?
Yes, but Sir Squeaks communicates with Foluco, and Lady Almond doesn't understand Common.
Okay.
1 second.
Oof. I wanted better.
Yeah, Nutmeg, you're really focused on getting Paprika out of danger. I'm going to roll for Justin as well.
Sorry, I just made my dinner and was getting settled.
Justin definitely
You heard that.
Delicious dinner.
Okay.
Hey, quick question, Tarek.
Yes.
If I supply a water elemental with water, will it get bigger and
No.
become a... Oh, damn it.
No, it requires more than that to get him to grow. Okay, Mira, you did hear Loosefang, but Nutmeg and Foluco, you did not.
Can I tell them myself?
Yes, you can. You can try and spread the word. So, because Foluco is right next to you. Nutmeg is some distance away. So yeah, you can tell Foluco, but you can't tell Nutmeg at this point.
Okay, can I? Yeah, I'll tell Foluco on my turn.
Okay, sounds good. All right, the Orc Shaman number 2. Following suit of his companion, also removes a pair of stone hammers from his belt and prepares to strike the drums. All right. All right, the lumberjack down here. Woo! Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. He is going to try and strike at the Thuka.
Persistent, dude.
This time he does hit.
Um,
Thuka has an armor class of 18.
It does. But it's also got elemental traits.
Yes.
So he actually hit it physically.
Yep.
He takes 2d6 fire.
Let's see.
If he touched it,
Merely
at all, he
touching
takes
or
2d6.
being touched. He is using an axe. He is not touching it.
Using a medium.
He hit it.
Yeah, he is using an axe. It says touch. Touching or being touched by a Thuka causes 2d6 fire damage. So if the Thuka does hit with its own attack, then it does the extra damage. But if you're hitting it with a tool or an instrument, then you do not take the fire damage.
Like I typed.
All right.
It's not, yeah.
It only applies if the orc went and punched him.
That would make sense.
Huh. Okay.
So
It's a living ball of fire. But all right.
it is a fireworm, is what it is.
Alright.
All right, and he does 8 points of damage to the Thuka. The Thuka is pretty badly hurt here.
Oof.
All right, Raylan, you've done quite a bit of damage. Oh, by the way, Feluca, what you did not see when you weren't here is that Raylan was actually pretty genius. He threw down a fireball almost centered on the Thuka, and of course the Thuka took no damage at all, but everybody around him got blasted.
Basically here.
Yeah, and he also lit the trees on fire.
That's a bonus.
No, it's not a bonus.
Yeah.
That is definitely not a bonus.
Okay. It's my turn?
Yes, Raylan, go ahead. You're still up on the cliff terrace.
Let me see. I don't think a monster summon is required here. I'm going to just magic missile.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me magic.
Always a good choice, by the way.
Yeah.
So at level 6, that would give you 3 missiles.
3 missiles at 1d6?
No, missiles are 1d4 plus 1.
Okay.
But they automatically hit. By the way, your range on magic missile is 100 feet plus another 10 feet per caster level.
Okay.
So you actually have a pretty good range on these.
160 feet. That's ridiculously good.
160 feet, you could hit these guys on the other terrace, except for the fact that you can't see them because they're another terrace up above you. So you can see these guys down here.
Being able to attack something requires knowing that it's there.
That is correct.
Unless you accidentally, unknowingly do it.
I might roll. I can split the missiles out, right?
No, you cannot split them up.
No?
They all go to the same target.
Okay, then I'm going to go at Orc Grunt 3. Let me just roll that then. 3d4 plus 3.
Yep, 3d4 plus 3.
So, 10 damage on
this one?
This one.
Gotcha. Okay. 3 bright blue bolts streak from your fingers and unerringly strike their target. Now, magic missile at higher levels, it doesn't do all that much damage, but if you need to hit something, you got it.
Just as a quick point of correction, magic missile is able to target up to 5 creatures, no 2 of which can be more than 15 feet apart.
Oh, okay.
Now wait a minute. Where did you read that?
In the manual for magic missile in the player's handbook.
Oh,
Under
here it
targets.
is. I see. If you shoot multiple missiles, you can have them strike a single creature or several creatures. Okay. So, do you want to take that back, or do you want to have it do all the damage to orc number 3?
It's already been done, so I'm not gonna take it back, but I'll keep that in mind for later.
Yeah. Thank you for the correction, Loose Fang. I always thought that magic missile had to all go toward one target.
Attack, you play multiple versions of D&D, so you maybe mix up stuff.
Well, I have played a lot of Pathfinder as well.
Yeah, and I thought maybe, that's
like most common items are, most common rules are like shovel, most common things are like shoveled with tiny rules. So it's maybe confusing.
Thank you for keeping me honest. Nutmeg and Paprika, what are you guys going to do?
Right. Well, as I did not hear Loose Fang, now that I have, guided Paprika safely away from range of the fire, I would just, tell her, telepathically or whatever, to move back just a bit if she can, or she could even just stay here and I will
stay
move
put.
forward.
Yeah. Her antlers don't navigate very well through thick trees.
Yeah.
30 seconds, 40 feet.
All right. What about you, Nutmeg? What are you gonna do?
I will. Is Mira up in the trees or is she on ground level?
She's on the ground. Now remember, Nutmeg, you do have woodland stride because that's your native area, so you are able to move freely through the thick trees.
Okay. I can still only move like 30 feet though, right?
Actually, let me check your character sheet. I thought it was 40, but I might be wrong. No, your normal move speed is 40 because of your race.
Yeah, I can't climb, so I'm just hanging out on the ground and tree.
Now, if you were a cat, on the other hand, you'd be up a tree lickety-split.
Hey, guess what? We have a cat.
I will move.
Whoops. I don't think you meant to move Paprika.
We've got 2 cats.
There we go. I will move to there and with my spear.
Okay, so who are you attacking?
Can I attack anyone from this range?
Let's see. If you were here and you wanted to move 40 feet, you could move clear up there, and then you could attack Orc Grunt number 3.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay, give me a normal attack roll.
Is that a melee roll? Or
yeah, melee attack roll. That is enough to hit. Very nice roll. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh.
Ooh, that is heavy.
Good damage.
That is heavy enough to kill it, in fact.
Nice.
Nutmeg. Excellent for bringing down another orc. And there are only 2 left on the ground, but most of you are not aware that there are a bunch more up on the cliff terrace.
Do I know?
Feluco, you do know because Mira relayed it to you.
Awesome.
Because you're right next to me.
The only other one that knows is Justin. Well,
Derek,
and of
remember
course,
the first few
Loosefang.
episodes?
Say again?
Remember in the first few episodes when I had like 20 wolves?
So you went robotic there for a second.
I said, remember in the first few episodes when I had like 20 wolves?
Yes.
You know how I'm like 4 levels higher now?
You can summon a whole pack of wolves.
I know.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, things are gonna get real good. Beautiful. Beautiful.
All right,
but none of them will be barkable.
This is why I don't summon many monsters, even though I can.
Because Feluco takes care of the personal army.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, Justin, hearing that Loosefang called out that there were other enemies up on the terrace, he is going to climb up there and see if he can help them out. So I'm going to do a climb check for Justin here. No, that is not enough. Justin goes to the cliff face and fails to climb and slips back down. He curses in frustration and prepares to make another attempt. Say again?
Oh, sorry. As I was kind of thinking about how Mira and Feluco can summon a whole pack of like animals, I was thinking like my arcane abilities, I could summon a whole bunch of ice demons.
You could.
Ooh.
You could. Now, that's going to take more than your arcane pool has at the moment. But
right.
Maybe for next fight.
Maybe later down the road.
Maybe later down the road, certainly.
Noted.
Have you ever heard of a mephit?
A method?
M-E-P-H-I-T. Mephit.
A function inside of a programming class?
Method.
What's really great though is next time I level up and I start getting 4th level spells, I'll have the ability to turn centipedes, scorpions, and spiders into giant vermin. So Feluco, I could make your spider swarms really big.
That actually, that's actually quite terrifying.
That is fantastic and frightening at the same time. Please do not do that while I'm nearby.
Oh, spider swarm
Well, I'm
and
just saying,
giant.
like, yeah, well, I can make your swarms, like, humongous.
And then I could throw another.
Give me living nightmares.
And then I could throw another giant vermin on it to make the twice the.
Do they stack?
Is method spelled MEPHIT?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
So scroll down and look at ice method.
Okay.
All right.
Oh
Anyway, Orc Grunt number 5. He is going to charge you, Loose Fang, but before he completes his charge, your action is triggered. Give me a flurry of blows.
Yes. Alrighty, and I believe with that, my attack bonus goes down 1. Is that right? It goes.
Actually, what happens? It's your attack bonus is different than your normal bonus. Let me actually look that up. Because I
saying
think
it's a 3/3.
Yeah. So just a moment. Because your normal attack bonus, let me look at that. At level 6, your normal attack bonus is 4. So yeah, you actually get a -1 on each of them. But as you continue to go up, that's no, it's not a -1. Sorry. Instead of adding 4, you add just +3 and +3. That's right.
Yeah, that's okay. So let me make a quick adjustment to.
Yeah, I'm looking, as you get higher levels, your flurry of blows becomes insane.
Yeah. I think it gets to like maybe 10.
It's +15 at level 20.
Plus 15. I was wrong.
And the damage of each strike also goes up.
But I also, so it's the +3 for my. Do I also add my strength in there? So it'd be +6 instead of +7.
That would be correct.
All right, just want to make sure. First attack.
Okay, that one is a hit.
And I'll go ahead and roll the second attack just to see before rolling damage.
That is also a hit. Nicely done. Roll for damage.
All right, and I believe my attack unarmed is D8.
Yeah, and then add your strength bonus as well.
Dang.
Wow, 15 points of damage in a single attack. Very nice.
So I just sort of helicopter my quarterstaff over my head as he comes up and whack him in the face a couple times.
Yep.
Oh.
And that's quite effective if you can keep that up.
Hey, Tarek.
Yes, sir.
Is throwing objects a free move?
No.
If it's a small object.
If you are trying to throw it to somebody or at somebody, that is actually a standard action.
Oh.
All right, now the orc is now completing his charge, and he is attacking you, Loose Fang.
Bring it on, ugly.
Ah.
Not that much on.
Not
Bring
that
it on
much.
A little
Okay.
less on.
Let's roll to see if he gets a crit. What's your armor
Halfway
class,
on.
Loose Fang?
Armor class is 18 exactly.
So he does get a critical hit on you.
And you fall to the cliff.
$22 points of damage on Loose Fang. Ouch.
What?
That's fair. That's fair. I had that coming. I got you pretty good. It's
22 points of damage. That's huge.
Oof.
And that takes off a good chunk of your health there, Loose Fang. You're going to need some help.
How's that 22?
Because he rolled an 11 for damage, and you double it because of the crit.
Yikes.
Oh.
1 out of 3. What do you mean, Renji?
1/3.
1/3
1/3 of his health?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
1/3 of.
Because Loose Fang has 59 hit points maximum, he just lost 22 of them.
Yeah, it's not around 1/3.
That's pretty huge.
Yeah,
and he's attacking with a sword. Is that right?
He's actually attacking with an axe. But this one,
An axe, okay.
this one is a battle axe.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, he sure
Don't
did.
do that. Don't do that.
Is it just me, or do these
Not there,
grunts
not
look like
there.
they have sniper rifles?
That's you.
All right, the second orc grunt is going to circle around you and try and flank you.
Oh, he's in my range now.
No.
All right.
Now I don't get an attack of
As if you
opportunity
can
against
see him.
No, because you saw his movement. He is actually circling around. He's circling wide to try and stay out of your range.
Sure.
No, but you know what? Because of your reach, when he was here, you do get an attack of opportunity.
Alrighty.
So go ahead and give me a strike.
And now I believe with what it said for flurry of blows, does my attack stay at the 6 instead of 7 till it gets back to my turn?
Nope,
Yes.
because this is a standard attack, you actually have the 7 now.
Okay, just wanted to check.
That ring was right on cue, by the way.
Oh, that was accident. I was moving the glass.
Hey, you
thought
know
that
what?
was me.
It worked out just fine, Renji.
I did something at the exact same time on my screen. I thought it was me.
Ding!
Oh, nope, I'm sorry. Wait, no. Loose Fang, oh yeah, 19 points of
19
damage. 19 is enough to hit, and 9 points of damage.
Yeah.
I just take the stick and I jab it into
Round
his
2.
belly as he's going by.
So what you're doing is you're letting them know you're a force to be reckoned with. See if they'll keep their
And
distance.
that my range is longer than they think it is, so feel free to try again if you want more. Again, I'm saying try again, but I
Okay,
don't mean as
sure.
hard as your first friend. That was enough.
Shakers.
Mr. Sheik, you are still concealed within the trees, and so if you want to remain concealed, you can do so. But what are you going to do?
Keep in mind it is on fire.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm on fire?
No, the trees. So every round, the fire is going to spread unless you do something about it.
Spread my child, spread.
No, that's not what you want.
Just use them.
I would like to maybe get out of the path of fire.
So, Sheik, what are you going to do here, buddy?
Give me a moment. Let's see. I think I will move out of the line of the trees, which is going to expose my position possibly. But
Yes, but-
well,
It should also give you more sight.
and I will take a cheap shot at this guy.
All right. Go ahead and give me a ranged attack roll.
All right, let's go with.
Just checking the range here. Yeah, you got it's clear.
Do I get any modifiers from?
No,
the
it's a 30-foot range, so it's not considered point blank.
Yeah, I meant from the prayer or other things. Like, do I get any plus?
You do have a +1 to hit because of prayer, and you also have a +1 to damage because of prayer.
Okay.
You're welcome.
See, this is why Mira is going to become your best friend. Sheik, holy cow, that is definitely a hit. Give me a damage roll.
Sweet.
All right.
So that's not a +2. +10.
So it is for an arrow. It's 1d6 and add the +1 for damage, and then any other bonuses you may have because of your bow. I'm checking.
I don't think
No,
my
you
bow
don't.
gives me anything
You-
special at the moment.
You don't
does
have
it?
you don't have any special bow, do you? I was trying to remember who had a special bow.
I would like
Whoa.
one later.
Wait, what was that? Who rolled the d20?
Sheik.
Oh, I accidentally did 20. Do the 1d6 plus 1. That should be 3 damage.
Okay, 3 points of damage. I'll do that. I don't know. Ask Mom. Maybe. But I don't know.
I don't know. Go ask your mother.
Hopefully we don't burn everyone alive.
Did you hear what my son asked me?
Nope.
No.
No, I just heard you say, go ask your mother.
Well, he was saying, why is there a pot of boiling water on the stove? And I said, I don't know.
Good point.
Fluffles, are you eating leaves? Hey, cat. You gotta teach that cat some manners.
Okay. Please, please wanna...
Have you ever tried teaching
not a cat.
Where's the turn?
All right, so Renji, do you want to take your last turn before you head out?
Yes, just because of time.
If you've ever tried, attempted, or even thought about.
All right.
So, grunt number 1. He is going to close in, and he is going to take a swipe at the Thuka. Seeing that it is injured, he is going to try and finish it off.
But it's an elemental. Does that orc have a magic weapon?
It's not protected from physical attacks.
Then what does elemental tricks do other than burn?
It burns on touch, yes.
You went over this, right?
All right.
Sorry, it's been a long day.
Ouch. Yeah, I'm afraid the Thuka has been destroyed.
Oh no.
And it disappears. And it is banished back to the elemental plane of fire.
For now.
Oh no.
Renji,
For now.
it is your turn.
Can I move to this without triggering him?
If you take a 5-foot step, yes, you can do that.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use 2 skills.
Okay.
The one to, like, how do you call it?
Cleave?
Yes, the greater cleave. Of course.
Okay, so you want to use Great Cleave. What you got to do is, if you will strike at the first one. If you hit him, then you automatically get to roll again to see if you hit the second one.
Yes, and Derek, and I'm gonna use, how do you call it? There was a skill that allows me to halve my attack roll, but it doubles, it takes that half to the damage roll.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Power attack.
You want to use power attack.
Well.
Okay. So your base attack bonus is 6. So what you can do is you can subtract up to 5 of your, because there's a maximum of 5 on there. You can subtract up to 5 from your hit roll and add 5 to your damage roll, if you choose to do that.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so what you're gonna do?
But I can place it.
So how much do you want to use?
50-50.
Okay, so you're gonna take what, 2 or 3 from your attack roll? 3. Okay, and then that will add 3 to your damage roll if you hit. So on your, what you're gonna do is on your attack, your melee attack roll.
Derek.
Yes.
They have no. I just, there was it. I did think of using improve Sundere, but not.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying.
I was thinking to use improved Sundere.
Yes, if you want to attack the enemy's weapon or shield, you could do that.
But that does not, that negates the, how do you call it, hit points.
Yeah, it doesn't seem worth it at this point.
Yeah.
So go ahead and, okay, so for power attack, what you want to do is on your melee attack roll, what you're going to do is going to put a -3 on the temp modifier. Okay.
You already did that.
Yeah, I went ahead and did that. Then you go ahead and roll for the first attack. Wow. Okay, that is a hit. So
And again?
now, do you want to roll damage first, or do you want to roll to hit the other guy first?
Yeah.
Okay, you hit both of them. Renji with the awesome strikes here. Okay, go ahead and roll damage, and when you roll damage, add an extra 3 to the damage. So it's going to be 1d10 plus 8.
9.
Oh, that's right, because you've also got the prayer on you.
Yes.
Okay, so 10 points of damage to the first one, and to the second one, 14.
But I can choose who I hit the 14 to, like.
Well, I'll tell you what, the 10 on number 2 there, on this guy, that's enough to kill it.
To kill him. Yeah, do that.
Okay, and then this one takes 14, which reduces him quite a bit.
Nice.
And I thought you moved over here.
He's over half.
Yeah, but I just waited for his visuals, waiting for you.
Yep. Okay, so Renji charges into the fray, swings his two-handed morning star with a grunt of war, cleaves clear through the first one, and with the backstroke hits the next one and knocks him down to lower than half health. So he is going to make a will saving throw and fails. He wants to run. He is afraid now. So let's
Best be afraid of Renji's Morning Star.
indeed.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. So, Renji, are you going to sign off now?
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep because.
Have a good night, Renji.
All right. Thanks for playing with us, Renji.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Leaving with a bang.
All right.
Or a wallop.
Yeah, leaving. That's you guys. That's what Renji does best. He gets in there and he knocks him up and he knocks him down.
You need someone to beat someone up. Dr. Renji.
Renji's your man, or your Dragonborn, I should say. All right. Back to the action up on the shelf. The orc shaman takes both hands with stone mallets in both hands and brings them down with force on the drum, and it looks as if he's hitting it hard enough to break the membrane, but instead there is an ear-shattering sonic boom that comes out from the drum. Loosefang, I need you to make a fortitude saving throw. Lady Ament, I need you also to make a fortitude saving throw. Okay, Loosefang, you have succeeded. Sir Squeaks, you also need to make one.
1 second.
Sorry.
Fortitude?
Yep.
Oh man, Sir Squeak's trying to avoid sound-based stuff.
Yeah.
let's
Sonic
see.
damage.
Am I far enough away?
You are on the ground. You are not affected by the sonic wave.
1 sec. I'm trying to get.
Thank goodness.
I'm saying Sir
I'm trying to
Squeaks
get
and,
her,
and Lady Ament are in the air, so they're affected.
I'm trying to get to that. Fortitude. There we go.
Oh, okay. Lady Ament,
No!
you're going to take
Bye-bye,
sonic
birdie.
damage. Okay, Lady Ament takes 6 points of sonic damage. Now make a reflex saving throw, Lady Ament.
Ooh.
Sorry, not quite that
Oh
far.
wow, that's just as bad as me falling off a cliff.
We should burn their drums.
Oh no. Okay, so Marcus, you are overcome with a feeling of panic as you can feel Lady Amit plummeting from the sky and falling into the branches of the trees.
No!
Ooh.
Are you an angel? Did you fall from heaven? Because it looks like you hit every branch on the way down.
Ow!
Aw, man, seriously?
Ooh.
Oh, man.
All right, the fire is
Uh-oh.
spreading, folks.
Yay!
Is it my turn yet?
Not yet.
Oh.
Lady Amit is taking falling damage. Yikes.
Ouch.
Ah!
She's not dead.
All right.
Still alive?
She is alive, but just barely, and she is up in the branches somewhere and not feeling too hot.
No. Lady Amit.
Heads up, Loose Fang. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Meanwhile, Sir Squeaks.
That does mean nothing.
Did Sir Squeaks even, did he roll initiative?
He is on. I put him on the
No,
same
he
spot
is
as you.
Not. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So not yet. Hang on, Loose Fang. You're also taking 3 points of sonic damage.
Okay.
Okay. Foluco, you and Sir Squeaks, you are up.
So when did Lady Almond already hit the ground?
No, she is stuck up in the branches somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir Squeaks is gonna be the chivalrous dire bat that he is, and he's gonna go save Lady Almond.
So he's going to try and lift her up and carry her to safety.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to ask for a strength check there because she weighs practically nothing.
Yeah, and he's
Okay.
like 10 times her size.
Okay, so Sir Squeaks, where are you going to fly off to?
Sir Squeaks is going to take Lady Almond over here. No, over here, away from the fire.
Okay.
But enough away from danger.
That will do.
Cool. And Faluco is going to move 1, 2, 3, right there.
Do you have Woodland Stride?
He does.
Okay, then you're good.
All right.
Now that
And-
is another cliff face. You've got to do a climb check to get up there.
Is that a standard action?
Yep.
There we go.
Okay, so give me a climb check.
No, I'm not climbing up.
Oh, you're
into
not
his
going to
chest.
climb. Okay.
That's why I moved him backwards. But what I will do is I already pre-drew it out because I needed to measure it. Inside that wonderful blue circle, 20 feet upwards, is a cylinder wall of ice, a sleet storm. This sleet storm blocks all sight within it, even dark vision, and causes the ground in the area to be icy. Creatures can walk within or through the area of sleep at half normal speed with a DC 10 balance check. Failure of this balance check means it cannot move in that round, while failure by 5 or more means it falls.
Falls
and
prone.
the balance skill for details. The sleet extinguishes torches and small fire.
Interesting. So it does not do any damage, but it's a huge hindrance.
Yes, and I do apologize for the sound out back. That is all of the other military members having a party in the hallway.
That's fine. Okay. All right, Loose Fang, you are suddenly blinded.
Oh, cool.
It is a sleet storm. You cannot see anything. You cannot move unless you do a DC 10 balance check and succeed.
All right. Marcus, you just saw Sir Squeaks bring your familiar to safety. What are you going to do?
I guess as long as my familiar is safe and currently not dying,
By the way, Marcus.
Is she like bleeding, or is she just like?
No, she is stunned. She took a lot of sonic damage, and then she took some falling damage, but she's not bleeding.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Fuluko?
By the way, Marcus, how many tricks do you have up your sleeve at the moment regarding ice? Because I just gave you a lot for.
He's got a full arcane pool at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. I was kind of wondering what I was planning on doing, because I didn't want to waste it on these guys down here. If there was going to be more big shamans up here.
Oh yeah. You have 40 feet in either direction, so you've got a diameter of 80 feet and 20 feet high up of ice to work with.
Right. Yeah. Well, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get over there first, and even notice it to begin with.
Don't worry, it's got
it's certainly
it's
visible.
got 6 rounds. You've got time.
It's certainly visible. You can, I mean, there is smoke coming up from the fires, but you can see the sleet storm if it's a good 20 feet up above the terrace.
I just shout, "It's not me!" It's not me.
I replied, "You're welcome."
Alright.
The first thing you think to do is to absolve yourself of responsibility.
It's not me, Loose Fang!
Who said that?
He can't see anything. He can't even see outside of the wall. He's inside it barely. I sure hope he remembers which direction is outside.
Do you wanna build a snowman?
Oh no.
It doesn't need a snowman.
Let's see, what else can I do?
By the way, Tarek, I don't know if that is a fire elemental or fireball. I don't know what that is in that corner, but if it's a fire in any way, it should probably be taking some.
It is a bonfire.
Oh,
So
it's a bonfire?
it's more than a normal
If it's a
torch.
bonfire, it is now extinguished.
It's going to take a round or two to extinguish a bonfire, but it will eventually go out, yes.
Right. Okay, so since I guess this area is kind of taken care of, I'm going to be looking this way to see if there's an easier way down.
It's not taking care of it. It's just I did that so that the whole party could potentially move over there. I'm not meta playing this. That's what I'm hoping. I'm also doing it so I can have time to create an army up on the ledge.
All right.
Lightning note here.
So what you're seeing up in that direction, Marcus, you're seeing that the terrace you are on narrows and then folds into the higher cliff that's off to the west.
Ugh. Dang it. I'm gonna see if I can get down.
It is a 20-foot drop if you want to try and jump.
Yeah, I guess I could climb down.
Thank you, whoever's drawing.
Welcome.
I recommend being careful because there's still fire.
Yeah.
You're clear of the fire for now, but it is spreading. So, you're climbing down.
I will help take care of that.
That's good enough. Okay, good.
Wait, so how much was that I just climbed down?
That was you climbed down 20 feet.
So, yeah, that was about 30 feet.
Yep.
Okay. So...
And climbing is a move action.
Okay.
So if you wanted to take a standard action, you've got a panicked lumberjack that is, you've got a clear shot, but it is within point blank range.
Alright. I'm going to take my sword and whack him.
Okay, he's actually not within melee range.
Not within melee range?
Not quite.
Okay, shoot. Alright, 20 feet. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to use my arcane pool for this. Alright, I'll just use an ice bolt on him then.
Okay.
Put you out of your misery.
So that's 2 ice bolts. So go ahead and give me 2, because each time you cast it, you get 2 of them.
Right.
So get 2 ranged attack rolls.
Yeah.
You're not thinking outside the box. Use the sleet storm. Just like will it down and crush your enemies.
The first one is not a hit. The second one is a potential critical. So go ahead and re-roll to see if you get if you can confirm that crit.
Come on.
Wait, what?
Do you see your second roll? You rolled a natural 20.
Oh yeah.
So roll another another ranged attack roll, and if it ends up as a hit, then that confirms the critical, and you'll get a critical hit.
Oh yeah.
You've got it, buddy. Okay, go ahead and roll for damage on one of your ice bolts, and then double it because of a critical hit. This may be enough to take him down.
How much is it again? It's 1d8.
It should be on your character sheet. Under your others. Ice bolts. Produces 2 ice bolts. 1d6 plus 1 damage each.
Nice 6. Yep.
Now
that's what I thought.
Add another plus 1 because of the prayer. So it's 1d6 plus 2. And then take that result and multiply it by 2 because of the critical hit.
Okay.
Ho-ho! Maximum damage. I love it. I love it. Marcus, you just did a 16 point hit.
Yep.
Dang.
And that is enough to take this guy down. Well done. He actually goes down, and there is a sheet of ice across his back where the ice bolts hit him.
Cool. So seeing the last orc over in the valley go down, I yelled to the rest of the party, we're not done yet.
All right, so Foluco, you are in the trees, and there is crackling fire around you. So, let's see. Anybody who has not heard yet, so Nutmeg, Marcus, Sheik, and Raylan, give me listen checks to see if you can... Oh, Raylan is currently being held down by his mother. Can you guys hear me?
Beak, you're not going to be stilling my ears this time.
Okay.
Do a grapple check.
He was pinned by his mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Raylan,
Sheik, you do hear
do
that.
a grapple check.
So I need Raylan, Marcus, let's see, Mira, you already know. Marcus, good.
Beak, you're not taking my ears. Oh, dang it. You already got a 23. All right.
I'm a deaf person.
Yeah, Nutmeg, I'm afraid you're standing right in between the fire here, and the crackling all around you is drowning out the noise. You can't hear it.
I'll fix that in a minute.
Do a listen check for Renji.
Yeah, good point. Let's see if Renji can hear that. Yep, that is good enough. Renji could hear it as well.
And Justin?
Justin already knows. He doesn't need it.
Okay.
Foluco is trying to shout to the rest of the group that, hey, we're not done yet, because all the orcs on the ground floor they're down. But no one else, I mean, only a few of you guys know that there are more up on the terrace. Although, the fact that there's now a large sleet storm up on the terrace, that will attract some attention. So, Marcus, you brought down the last orc lumberjack. Mira, it is now your turn. You are actually pretty close to Nutmeg, so if you want to try and turn her ear towards you here.
First I'm gonna extinguish the fire.
Okay, do you have a create water?
Yes, I do.
All right, so create water from a level 6 cleric.
That's like...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's going to create 12 gallons of water.
Will this work?
Wait, how much do you get?
All right.
Yeah, would that be enough to extinguish all 4?
You're going to have to choose one or the other, but you can't do both.
Empty egg what?
Okay.
Boiled eggs? Yes.
So you're going to do the right side?
Yep.
Okay. So, Nutmeg, to your surprise, there is a sudden deluge of water off to your right, which extinguishes utterly the flames on the trees, leaving blackened and smoking branches. Your hooves do get wet in the process, and you are now standing in quite a bit of mud.
Okay, that's right.
Well, still thank you.
See, this is why we don't.
I'm gonna then move over to Nutmeg so I can tell her.
See, this is why we don't stick with flames. It's mud.
So I tell Nutmeg, hey, we're not done yet. There's still shamans up on the cliff.
Up on the ridge. Okay, so everyone except Raylan is now aware.
I'm gonna go take a nap.
So, Raylan, as far as you know, combat is complete. Loosefang, you are now blind. Do you have the blind fighting feat?
I do not.
Okay. So, what that does is, if you try, first of all, you don't know where your targets are. You just know where they were before you were blinded. Also, if you try and strike them, they now have a cover of darkness, which gives you a flat 50% chance of just completely missing.
All right, question.
Yeah.
This area over here, what's the elevation looking like over this way?
This
like
area,
before we went blind.
That area over there, there are some low rocky areas, but it's essentially part of the same terrace that you are already on.
Okay, so it's not like it would take a climb check to get up those?
No.
Alrighty. Well,
you do us
my goal is to move over onto these rocks over here.
Can you do us a favor and mark where they used to be?
Where
I can.
Well,
me?
where they?
No, I can't.
No.
I was the only one up here, so
He's
y'all
asking
wouldn't
me.
have seen where they were.
He's asking me. So.
Oh, well, they wouldn't have seen it anyways.
Yeah. So this is where you last saw your enemies. Okay. Do you see?
Yeah, I know. I remember where they were, but.
Okay. So
But my goal is to get over to here, and I have to make a balance check. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a DC 10, so it's not hard at all. But you've got to beat a 10 in order to walk. That's definitely good enough. Go ahead and move.
Half speed.
Half speed, as long as he's in the cone. As soon as he emerges, he can move at full speed.
So it'd be.
So
I can go 50 feet.
Right. So this first move will actually cost you 20 feet, and then you've got 30 feet left.
10, 20. I will get up to here.
Good enough. You now have you have visibility once again, and you can see the cylinder of sleet.
Can I see any more of this area over here illuminated?
Yep. Let me reveal that. In fact, you are coming up to the edge of the cliff face, and you can see down into the valley below.
I don't like that. I turn my back to it.
Good thing he didn't fall.
All right, so you've used your move action. What are you going to do now?
I will again just ready my action that if anything gets within striking distance, I'm going to wallop it.
Sounds good.
Just make a regular attack.
Okay. Oops. All right. So now, let me see. I'm going to secretly.
You don't want to shoot the table, because then I'll get Wait.
Okay. What level spell is this Sleet Storm, Foluco?
3rd level.
Okay, and you're level 6, so okay.
Well, where
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
Foluco, to your absolute dismay, the cone of sleet completely disperses in a burst of magic.
What the crap?
Oh no.
It has been dispelled.
Uh-oh.
I don't want it to boil.
That's a no
Hello?
I want it to be like simmering. Yeah. Perfect.
All right, your sleet storm has been dispelled.
Crap?
That's not good. These guys are powerful.
All right, remove that one. Raylan, you are up. And by the way, the sleet storm and the subsequent dispelling of it made quite the ruckus. So you are well aware that there is something going on the next terrace over.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got a question. What's the weather look like?
It is actually mid-morning at the moment, and it's a clear day with just wispy clouds.
Wispy clouds?
And there's a trail of smoke coming up nearby.
Alright, Carter, there's a thing that talks to us about eggs.
Yeah, because somebody got fire happy.
So there's clouds. Is it windy?
No, it is not.
But it is cloudy conditions?
No, very, very thin wisps of clouds.
Thin wisps of clouds. I'll change that.
Are you gonna
Oh,
you're
boy.
gonna take control of the weather now?
Oh yeah.
Who died and made you the druid?
Dealing with druids, am I right?
Yeah.
So,
Okay, what spell are we gonna cast here, Foluco?
Oh, it's my turn?
Sorry, no, I take that back. It is not your turn. It is Raylan's turn.
so,
I was gonna say, okay.
I don't think so, but this is not equal to this terrace, right?
Say that again, Raylan?
This terrace is not on level with this terrace.
No, because the terrace you're on is about 10 or 15 feet below the upper terrace.
Okay, so I cannot see these guys. But I can see that there's a sleet storm.
Or there was,
There was.
and there was quite the noise when it was dispelled.
So I don't really know what to do here.
By the way, you are actually pretty close to the fire.
Yeah.
And you seem to enjoy that, so I guess I'm not going to worry about it.
That would be 4.
So what I'm going to do is I can yikes. That's 60 feet away. I can't.
You can try and take a running jump.
No, I was trying to see if I could summon a monster.
Hey, give me a second.
yeah.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm seeing if I can get within 30 feet. No, I need to be within. I need to be within 40 feet.
So you can start making your way across the treetops, but you're going to have to go around the fire.
So yeah, I'm gonna come down here. What would that take?
So you're actually going to climb down?
Nah. Jump.
Oh, you're jumping. Okay, give me a jump check.
You know, no,
I'm back.
Let me check which is better.
Yeah, climb or jump. Make your choice.
They're both the same.
Okay.
So if I fail one, then
Now you can't. you can do one or the other, not both. That is enough to get yourself down. Okay, you are down on the ground.
so now that I can see to this terrace here in 40 feet, and I'm in range, I'm going to summon monster 3.
You can't see to the top of it.
I can't?
You're on the ground, dude. It's a good 40, 50 feet above your head.
Dang. Then I'm going to. Can I see this terrace? The lower terrace?
This one here?
Yeah.
You can see up to the. Yes, you can.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to summon monster 3.
Oh. Okay. So you can summon a celestial black bear, bison, or badger, or a hippogriff.
Badger.
Any small elemental.
Elemental. Do an air elemental. I need an air elemental. Make him do a whirlwind.
Okay, yeah. The rest that you can summon are evil, and you can't. You can't summon. Let's see. Wait, you're chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
So you actually you cannot summon the black bear. You cannot summon. You can summon a fiendish boar, a dire bat, or a monstrous-sized centipede.
Whoa.
Can he still do an elemental?
Let's see, an elemental. Yeah, that's true neutral. He can summon an element, a small elemental.
Alright, do an
Only
air
I
elemental.
had giant vermin, I could make that centipede even bigger.
Please do an air elemental.
Huge size box. So,
Yeah, the fiendish elemental, huge sized.
fiendish monstrous.
Yeah, it
Wait,
is
what size elemental?
a small elemental.
Okay, that still works.
Let me
As long as it's air.
Hey Rob, what time did you guys start?
Started 2 hours ago.
How long do you go?
We're gonna go till 10.
So you usually go 3 hours?
Yeah.
I will summon an arrow.
So 7 to 10.
Yes! Make it turn into a whirlwind.
So you're gonna summon a small elemental, small air elemental.
Yes. Can you put it under my control?
Yes, let me do that. Just a moment.
Okay, yeah, they're all in range.
It's not coming onto the screen. Why not?
Is it on GM?
No, I've got it on. I'm on the regular object token layer, and I'm trying to put something onto the screen, but it's not coming on. Why not?
It's probably on the wrong layer.
Yeah, I already checked that. It's not. Huh.
You'll figure it out. If not, I can always draw.
Yeah, that one worked.
There you go.
So if I do this, why doesn't that work?
Maybe that image just doesn't work.
If I do that one, that one works. How come this one doesn't work? Huh.
Can you
All right.
change the picture on that one?
Let's try that one. Okay. Looks more like a water elemental, but we'll call it an air elemental.
Okay. So, is it under my control?
Just a moment.
What's its initiative?
Sin is mine.
Let's see. Controlled by Raylan. All right, and let me check it out.
Please be before my turn.
Yeah, it's controlled by me, so it's on my turn.
So it has a +7 initiative bonus, and that will put it at. I know. Trust me.
Okay.
Yay! I'm so happy right now. Make
All
it turn
right.
into a whirlwind.
Yeah.
Oh, you saved me an entire turn.
So I also need to give it its health. Right. Hit points.
I think it's 2d8 plus 9. Yeah, do it.
No, it's just 2d8.
No, it's just 2d8.
I'm so good at watch out everything.
All right.
What's the name of what Bryce makes like?
Crunch. Crunch Wrap Supreme.
It's called a
Cool.
Wrap
So,
Supreme.
real quick, Raylan. Air elementals have this wonderful ability where they can turn themselves into whirlwinds. I need you to make it do that.
Where do you want me to have it? Where is-
Anywhere. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm going to look up the whirlwind.
Let's see. Whirlwind. Air elementals can transform themselves into a whirlwind once every 10 minutes and remain in that form for 1 round for every 2d HD it has. So it only can do that for 1 round.
Yeah.
That's all I need. That'll give me enough time to start my stuff up.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Wait, it's 2d8 hit dice.
right. So for every two hit dice it has, it can stay in whirlwind form for 1 round.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So I will turn it in. Well, first of all, I'm gonna move it right here, and then I'm gonna turn it into a whirlwind.
All right. Let me see if I can. There we go. No. See if I can get a better one. Nope, not that one either. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Now he can't climb. That's not what I meant.
Yeah, you can. You can fly 100 feet.
He can fly how much?
100 feet.
Yeah, the whirlwind can do a whole lot of cool crap.
Okay.
Well,
That's just a
air elemental. It's just fly.
Okay, so Raylan, that's your turn. That's the air elemental's turn.
So the air elemental's movement while in whirlwind form does not provoke attack opportunities. And another creature might be caught in the whirlwind if it touches or enters the whirlwind, or if the elemental moves through the creature's space. By the way.
So can you give me control of the whirlwind as well?
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do.
Yeah, it's on the air elemental page if you want to look it up.
Yeah,
It's really long.
I believe you.
Yeah, I can see it. It's huge. I'm not really that. I'm just gonna press these.
Oh, if the whirlwind base touches the ground, it creates a swirling cloud of debris. This cloud is centered on the element and has a diameter equal to half the whirlwind's height. The cloud obscures all vision, including dark vision beyond 5. Creatures 5 feet away have concealment, while those farther away have total concealment.
That's a diameter of 15 feet. Because it's 30 feet tall.
How do you know it's 30 feet tall?
The whirlwind, wait, shoot. Oh, 50 feet tall, sorry.
50, so it's 25.
Wait, no, let me check for a
Dep-
small element.
Up to 50 feet tall, depending on the elemental size.
Height.
Oh yeah.
Whirlwind.
So the height is only 10 to 20 feet.
So, let's just say it has 10 feet, no, like 7,
So
5 foot 5 radius.
Yeah, don't make this thing bigger than it really is.
Okay. Whoops. Okay. So, since it can fly 20 squares, it starts here or here, whatever. No, it started down here.
Yes, started there. Now, where are you flying to?
Since it can pick up everybody that it passes through, I'm just gonna
no, depending on their size.
It's too small to pick up.
It's too small to pick up.
It can
Yeah,
cause
it could pick up Fluffles and Lady Almond.
Okay.
Yeah, it can't pick up an orc.
Can it do anything to them?
Oh, it'll cause damage, yes.
Okay. Passing through them.
Okay, what is the move on this thing?
100 feet, 20 squares.
You're
Sorry, not 20 squares.
10 squares.
Whoops, I forgot there's 10 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can move at diagonals.
Oh.
So if you're going to move there, that's 40 feet. And then there, that's another 30.
You can move another 30 feet.
Okay, and I want to put it somewhere in with range, so...
No, don't worry about my range. My range is 160 feet.
Okay, so, and then I'm just going to put it somewhere centralized, like that.
That'll do. All right.
What does it do?
So in whirlwind form, does not provoke attacks of opportunity, even if it enters the space of another creature. All right. Let's see. All right. Obscures vision, including dark vision, have concealment. Oh, you know what?
No damage?
No damage. It causes no damage, but it does cause concealment, and they have to make a fortitude saving throw to avoid getting dust in the eyes and being blinded for 1 round.
Oh, so anyone caught in the whirlwind can is
Okay, so the first one actually gets dust in his eyes and cannot see for 1 round.
yeah.
Okay,
I did something.
you did something. Woohoo! Nutmeg, you are now aware that there is danger up on the cliff, and Loosefang is up there. You can see him because he's standing on the cliff edge.
Okay. What is this cliff wall like? Is it steep?
Okay, at this point over here,
There's a question here on the internet.
the terrace is merging into the main cliff face. So at about here, the whole cliff side is a good 45 or 50 feet high. Over here, it still goes it goes a 20 foot up to the terrace, but the terrace is very narrow there.
Okay. Where? I'll move there and do a climb check.
Okay, give me a climb. Trying to jump up and save your buddy there. Oh, Nutmeg, I'm so sorry.
I can't. At least I can hit things.
Yeah, you can certainly hit things, but I mean, on the skill checks, you're just not doing all that well tonight.
It's okay, I can barely hit things.
So, meanwhile, Justin is again going to make a climb check. And this time he succeeds. And emerges on top of the terrace, almost face to face with one of the orcs. Thinking quickly, Justin is going to cast a magic missile spell with 2 bolts, doing 5 points of damage. No, that should be 2d4. Sorry, 2d4 plus 2. 8 points of damage.
Nice.
That's much better. I was going to say 5 points of damage for 2 magic missiles is kind of harsh. Wait a second. Where was he at? No. There. Got it. Okay. All right. Orc grunt number 5, being blinded. And also, having been in the sleet storm, he did not know where Loosefang went, and so he is going to swing about wildly. trying to find his target.
You see me swinging right round, right round.
So you'll be done in 15 minutes?
Yeah. Okay, 15-minute warning, guys.
Am I still up for walking in 15 minutes? Is what I hope. Could you walk at 10?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay. The other orc charges at Justin and tries to push him off the cliff.
No, no, watch out, Justin.
No!
Yes?
Oh, no.
Shoot, that's going to be enough. Justin makes a reflex saving throw to avoid being thrown off the cliff.
Ooh,
Whoa! And he is able to maintain his balance. So instead of being pushed off, he sidesteps. Well done, Justin.
that was close.
Yeah, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. Sheik, what are you going to do?
Faluco kind of bad.
No, Faluco, you take the cake and falling off of cliffs. Sheik, are you still with us? I think we lost Sheik.
No, I'm here. I was muted for some reason.
Sorry. Okay. Sheik, you are up,
I
sir.
wondered about that.
I would like to climb down and try to make my way across to the more relevant action. Do you want me to do checks for that?
Okay, you can. You do not have woodland stride, do you?
No.
Okay, so you can either climb across the trees, or you can climb down into the canyon and then back up the other wall.
I think I'll go down the
Use the
canyon and back
spidey
up the other
hands.
wall.
Okay, so yes, I do need climb checks, although I am very confident that you're going to succeed.
Me too.
Spidey hand.
But there is always a natural one.
Yep, natural one is an automatic failure, regardless.
Well, here's a climb. And should I just do another climb right now?
No, that'll get you down into the canyon. Then where are you going to move from there?
Okay, down into canyon, I'm gonna head across. And that's probably gonna be all my movement to get down and over.
Yep. Now that takes, let's see. Yeah, that'll take one move to climb down, the other move to move across, and yeah, and there you go.
Okay. That is what I will do. I'm gonna try and make my way up so I can be helpful.
Okay, Reggie is now aware that there is danger on the other side, and he is not having a thing of it. He is going to go over, and surprisingly, Nutmeg, he's going to give you a boost.
Oh, that's helpful.
So, Nutmeg, take another climb check and add a 2 bonus to it.
Do I still have a prayer bonus?
Yes, you do. So any skill check you make, you add +1. So actually, right now, you get a +3. And I'm doing a strength check on Renji. Actually, scratch that. You do not get the +2. I thought he was going to pass it. Never mind. So, just climb check with just a regular +1.
Okay.
Man, this wall does not want to be climbed.
Oh
geez. My
geez.
goodness.
Oh.
I am so sorry, Nutmeg. Wow.
Yeah.
So, we need someone to draw artwork of this poor deer trying to climb this wall and scrabbling her way and just not succeeding.
I miss my plainy forest home.
Okay, new round, and the fire is spreading once again.
Oh my.
Oh.
I don't want to.
Okay, Faluco. No, sorry, the shaman, orc shaman. It is his turn. He, having cleared Actually, it was the second orc shaman that dispelled the sleet storm. This first one, having regained his ability to see, again pounds on the drum, causing a sonic shockwave. Okay, so the air elemental is actually in range of the drums, and so he is not affected. But orc number 6, Justin and Loosefang, I need you guys all to roll fortitude saving throws.
Who, what?
Fortitude saving throw from Loosefang and from Justin. No, Loosefang, that's not
My
enough.
prayer bonus helps with the saving throw.
Yes, prayer bonus does help, so add another 1 to that. But you've got
This
to be...
thing's not in the range of that, though.
I wasn't a part of the.
Oh, you're
the
right.
prayer, but Justin is.
Justin does get it. You're right.
Justin is, so.
So Justin rolls. He also fails, even with the bonus. And the orc grunt.
Oh boy.
He succeeds. He only takes half damage. All right, the sonic from the drum is going to cause 6 points of sonic damage. Loosefang.
Oh. Oh.
Justin also takes 6 points, while the grunt only takes 3.
Oof.
Okay, Loosefang, you are not quite. Yes, you are. You're now down to half health. Give me a will saving throw. Oh no. Okay, Loosefang, you are now. You are not panicked, but you are what is called shaken.
Okay.
Okay, that is, you get shaken, then frightened, then panicked. So shaken is just the first. And I'm looking at what is the effect. You get a -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
So basically just an all-around -2.
Essentially, yes.
Oof.
But not to my damage rolls. So should I be able to hit something, they'll still be taking the full
That's
damage.
correct. It does not include damage rolls, just attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks.
Copy that.
All right. Foluco, you are up.
Awesome.
What is this sinister,
Let me read
vile plan you have been concocting?
Call lightning immediately upon completion of the spell and once per round thereafter. You may call down a 5-foot, 30-foot long vertical bolt of lightning that deals 3d6 points of electric damage. I do not have to use these in that immediate turn. I can wait to use these bolts.
That is correct.
And if the area outside is stormy, i.e. a rain shower, clouds and wind, hot and cloudy conditions, or a tornado, including a whirlwind formed by a djinn or an air elemental.
Yes.
Then each bolt deals 3d10 points of electric damage.
If, let's see. Okay, so anyone who is within melee range of the whirlwind will take the extra damage. Including the drums.
Oh my.
Because it's 1 bolt per level, I have 6 bolts available to me. It does take a standard action to call each bolt.
Yes,
So
that is
I'm going to
correct.
go ahead and call a 3d10 bolt right on little Shaman 1. And I meant to not do that.
Okay, now,
There we
let's
go.
see. Damage.
160 range. So
That is going to be 3d6 because he's not within the area of effect of the air elemental.
What about Shaman 2?
If they are in melee range of the air elemental, then you can do 3d10.
Whatever.
So if you want to do
Shaman
3d10 to the drum, you can do that.
Shaman 2. Let's do it. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Shaman 2, 3d6 points of damage, and is there a reflex saving throw? Yes, he gets reflex for half damage. So let me roll a reflex for him. And let's see. It's a DC 19. Is it a third level spell? Yeah, DC 19. So he failed the reflex saving throw. Full points of damage, give 3d6 is only 7?
That sucks.
Yeah, well, win some, you lose some.
I have 5 more.
You got 5 more of those.
Hey, if any of you have any kind of like ability to change the weather, go for it.
This is, you know, he's got a point here, folks.
Because instead of doing a maximum of 18, I could be doing a maximum of 30 damage.
Okay, Marcus. You can see that the fire in the trees is growing and Lady Almond is in the area. You have climbed down the cliff and you are no longer in sight of her.
Oh, also, Sir Squeaks takes Lady Almond away from the fire.
Okay. That, you know what? I neglected that it was Sir Squeaks also gets his turn. Where's Sir Squeaks gonna go?
Probably down by Paprika.
That is a safe spot for now.
It's going to continue to
Take care
grow.
of it. I'm gonna get there.
Sir Squeaks is just gonna move like outside of the range of like fire.
Oh, so you're okay.
Lady Almond. Get Lady Almond.
Yep, she's there. She's safe.
Cool. Crisis averted.
Okay, Marcus, what are you gonna do?
Alright. So I am going to...
All right. By the way, Mira, your prayer spell has got 3 more rounds on it.
Nathan,
Okie dokie.
Nathan, when you're done in a couple minutes, I'm gonna have to come do a load of laundry because tomorrow is Easter. What? I know you don't want to
No, laundry. Dreaded laundry.
So I need to let you guys know we are coming up on the deadline here. So we're going to finish out this round and we're going to call it a night.
Sounds good.
Alright. So I'm going to move there.
I'll get my 1 turn.
Say again?
I'll still get my 1 turn.
That is correct, yes.
Alright.
Okay.
And let's see, that was about 40. So then I guess I could still climb up the hill. Then that would be
I
the
will
end
allow
of
a
my...
climb check, but if you're climbing from there to there, you'd have to be climbing to there because that's a 20-foot climb. That's a 45, 50-foot climb.
Okay. Alright, so then...
Oh, Marcus, I'm afraid that's not quite enough. So you and Nutmeg, you guys can be climbing buddies at this point. Sorry, that was really mean. Okay, Mira, it is your turn. Oh, wait a minute, Marcus, did you add the +1 because of the prayer?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Then you did succeed.
Ain't that ironically funny?
Woohoo!
CQ just called and said that we're under tornado watch.
There's your tornado, Foluco.
Does that count?
I'm afraid not.
Oh.
Okay, Marcus, you have climbed. The climb to the next terrace is another 15 foot.
Okay.
All right, so Mira, it is now your turn.
Okay, so.
Sorry, before that.
Yes, Marcus?
Sorry, before that happens, can I see on the second what's going on the second terrace, or is
It's
it
too
still
high
too
above
far?
your head.
Okay. Okay. All right. So that's 15.
All right, go ahead,
okay,
Mira.
Go ahead, Mira.
So I want to move. Would I be able to get all 4 of those flames in those squares with 1 water spell?
They are grouped, so yes.
Okay, so I want to move on top of the orc front 4, and then I'm going to cast Create Water on top of all that fire and extinguish.
Okay, so Raylan, you realize what Mira has to do here. She has to come behind you and clean up your messes.
Yeah, I'm not exactly happy that I have to keep 2 Create Water spells on hand every time.
Well, either
Not
that
exactly
or I
a
pulled
team
my arcane
player.
pool and missed it all.
Okay, once again, 12 gallons of water come forth in a deluge and leave the branches smoking and blackened but extinguished. Mira, your footpaws are now in quite a bit of mud.
Well, it's better than water, than fire everywhere.
Yeah, so you're going to have to find some way to clean off your footpaws.
That's fine. My pretty white fur is ruined.
You know?
We only ruin it about once every episode.
Okay, Loose Fang. You are shaken but not stirred.
Making a fortune.
Alrighty. Let's see. I would like to now this shaken does not affect like my stunning strike, does it? My stunning fist.
It will affect the 2 hit roll. But
yes, it'll affect the to hit, but it won't affect like the fortitude save.
No.
For it, correct?
Correct.
Alrighty.
Guys.
And these shaman, do they look like they have armor on, or what do they look like?
They are actually wearing they're wearing robes.
I'm gonna be logging off.
Okay, we will see you later. Thank you.
Okay, see you guys. Bye.
Who was it that left?
That was that Sheik that left?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was Sheik.
Okay.
Sorry, what were you saying they were wearing?
They are wearing cloth robes. There doesn't appear to be wearing armor, no.
Alrighty, so what I want to do is move over to here and then strike at the shaman with a stunning fist.
That'll do. Okay, give me a regular melee attack roll.
And I've got my -2 added into this.
Yep, that's correct. Okay. As you bring your staff to bear, you swing at the shaman, and you do hit, but you do notice a blue flash of light as you strike at him. Do you have knowledge of arcane?
I think I do.
I do.
Okay, but you are not in sight. Justin has knowledge of arcane, so he can try as well.
I do.
So go ahead and give me a knowledge of arcane. Okay. You don't know what that blue flash of light was, but I'm gonna do a knowledge of arcana for Justin. Okay. So Justin calls out to you and says, "Look out! They've got shield spells."
Yep.
So, but you still did hit, okay? And so what is the saving throw against stunning?
It is 10 plus half my level plus my wisdom, which I believe brings it up to 15.
Okay, so he's going to make a fortitude saving throw versus 15. And he succeeds.
Alrighty.
So he is not stunned.
Nope.
All right.
Oh, and before I finish, I would also like to mark the shaman.
Yeah.
with my dodge. So I get a +1 to my AC against him.
Okay. So he is marked against your dodge. So just a second. Okay.
Howdy.
Orc Shaman number 2.
Haha.
He is going to jump over his drum.
Darn.
And he's taking a jump check to do that.
Come on, fail.
And he fails. And falls prone on top of the drum itself.
Does that make this a drum roll?
Bottom.
Okay, Loose Fang, I'm going to take that one.
Go for it. I said it.
You sure did. Okay. At Loose Fang's statement, all 3 drums begin to rumble. And the 3 of them begin emitting sounds errantly and violently. The shaman on top of it begins to vibrate violently on top of it. The other one, this one, drops his mallets and claps his hands over his ears and turns to you in disbelief. After several seconds, all 3 of them simultaneously let loose a sonic blast.
I thought you were going to say something along the lines of like 3 of the orcs like simultaneously have their heads.
No, all 3 drums let loose a sonic blast. So, Loose Fang, Justin, and all of the orcs and the air elemental all need to make a fortitude saving throw. Marcus, you as well. Give me fortitude saving throws. I'll start rolling fortitude first for Justin.
And I still get a -2 on those saves,
That is
right?
correct, yes. Justin, he gets a bonus because of prayer. Marcus, you have failed. Loose Fang,
Ouch!
Loose Fang, you have also failed.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ow.
So now for the shamans. For Shaman 1, he succeeds. Shaman 2 also succeeds.
What the?
Now for the 2 grunts, he fails and he succeeds. Okay, so
What?
Grunt 5 succeeds, and then the air elemental. I'm gonna do a fortitude for him. He also fails.
What the what? Ouch.
Okay, there is at 12. Oh, you guys are lucky. You guys are lucky.
Oh my goodness.
That could have been bad. So 12 points of damage. Everyone who succeeded only takes half damage. So both shamans only take half damage. And Orc Grunt number 6 takes half damage. Everyone else takes full damage. Loose Fang, you've taken 12 points of damage.
Does the air elemental take damage?
Air elemental takes damage, and he is destroyed and banished.
Oh.
No.
Okay, Marcus, you have also taken 12 points of sonic damage.
Ow! What's going on up there?
Okay. Raylan, you definitely heard that. Something big just happened up on top of that terrace.
What exactly happened?
All 3 drums went off at once, causing a sonic blast.
Let's see, what else do I have in my set?
Hold on, almost done.
Max is ready and coming, so I'm gonna go with him. If you guys want to come catch up,
Okay.
that'll be fine. But if I have Max, I'm gonna start.
Yeah, I don't have anything. So
Hey Tarek, if you want to go ahead and turn it like, just stop right here. We're more than happy to.
Let's
If you wanna
finish the
go-
round. It should only take a couple of minutes.
yeah, I'm just gonna move and can't really do anything.
Okay.
Wait, does anybody need like stuff like invisibility, cat's grace, spider climb, displacement?
Cat's Grace would definitely help with the climbing. Spider Climb would also definitely help with climbing.
Invisibility, displacement, enlarged person, reduced person. Anybody need any of that?
And you know what? I bet Nutmeg could use some help.
Okay, so I cast spider climb.
Who's being might need some help to get out of the way of where he's at.
I cast spider climb on that.
Nutmeg. Okay. Spider Climb for Nutmeg.
I can do it.
Well,
all right. So what Spider Climb does? One moment.
You basically can walk up walls and ceilings. It's awesome.
It is. It's awesome. Yeah. I'm looking it up right now.
Level 2.
All right. Affected creature can climb vertical surfaces or even ceilings as well as a spider. Gains a climb speed of 20 feet. It need not make climb checks to traverse a vertical or horizontal surface, even upside down.
so it basically says here, free ticket on jail.
All right, so
That's all,
Nutmeg,
just walk upside down.
for the next 60 minutes, you can climb on vertical or inverted surfaces without climb checks.
60 minutes.
Correct. It's 10 minutes per level.
You better be thankful when walking on the canyon wall as we're walking.
So,
Yep.
Nutmeg, what are you going to do? You are suddenly freed from your burdens.
She's gonna Naruto run up that
How far
tree.
can I make it?
So you can move at your normal speed now, 20 feet up the side of the terrace you're on, and then another 15 feet for the next terrace. You can make both of those in a single move.
So, here the box?
The move action would move you right there and stick you right up on top of the terrace.
Sure. Oh, okay, those are 2 terraces.
Okay, so now you still have a standard action that you can turn into a move action if you wish.
Yes, I wish. Do that so I can move again.
That 40-foot move is going to be pretty nice.
Is that right? Like 10, 20, 30, 40?
So you were here, let's see. You were here. That's 30. You can, so yeah, you can definitely move there.
Okay.
All right, but that takes your whole turn. If you want to attack, you've got to go on the next round.
Sure. That's
Okay, meanwhile, Justin is a little shaken up.
Do I get any attacks of opportunity on me moving there?
Nope, you do not, because you're moving into a threatened square, not through it or out of it.
Okay.
Justin is a little shaken up, but he is keeping his wits about him, and he is going to try and knock off this orc grunt.
Hadouken.
Okay, sorry, I had a call.
No, Justin is not able to do any damage to the orc, and so very furtively takes a 5-foot step to try and put some distance between him and the orc. The grunt, having seen a new enemy, a new challenger has appeared, yes, takes the opportunity to strike at you, Nutmeg.
Okay.
Okay, what's your armor class?
Ooh, not as high as that on that.
I'm looking it up.
Oh, actually, it's 19.
Oh, it is 19. So
Dang.
that is enough. You feel the impact on your armor, but it does not do any damage. And you you whisper a quick prayer to Oriana, and thankful that it does not pierce your breastplate.
Whew.
Okay.
Blessed be.
Only thing getting me is Oriana's love. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, the orc grunt is having nothing of Justin trying to get away from him, and he again closes the distance. Oh, and that is enough to tag Justin.
No, Justin.
So,
whoops.
And Justin takes 6 points of damage from the axe stroke.
Ouch.
Not too bad, but he is feeling the pain. Sheik is AFK, but Sheik is going to make another climb check because he's got those gloves.
You can do it.
Can do.
There we go.
Oh, yes, no problem at all. All right. So, having arrived at the top, he quickly assesses the situation and sees a clear shot. So he's going to take a shot.
Take a shot.
Pew, 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 pew.
His arrow embeds itself into the leather jerkin that the orc is wearing, but causes no damage. Ugh. And finally, Renji is going to make a climb check because he wants to get in on this action. Oh, natural 1. I'm afraid that's not enough, Renji. And on that note, the round has ended.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for staying late and.
Yep.
Thanks.
All right. So thanks, guys. The plot it didn't advance all that much tonight, but you did discover that these shamans are more than they appear, and you guys have also been making quite a bit of noise up here. So no telling what that's going to attract. And on that note, we are going to end the session. Thank you for playing.